Holy moly, guys! Guess what? Total Level is going to another My Top 5 talking about his favorite obscure horror-themed video games. Holy moly! So, can I guarantee that you will all watch it? You will watch it, won't you? Because let me tell you something. You do not want to make Pasta Pete disappointed, right? No way! So, you will watch and you'll watch all the way through. You got it? Good! Alright, so without further ado, let's watch my top 5 on Total Levels. And remember, not just watch it, you better like it. Hey everyone, how's it going? Total Level here with another My Top 5. I know it's been a while, sorry about that, but we're back, and we're back with My Top 5 obscure horror-themed video games. So, you know, it's October, it's spooky scary month, plus it's Friday the 13th. What better time than talk about this, right? And want to focus on kind of obscure kind of niche titles just because, you know, a lot of us know about, you know, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and everything. So, want to give more of a spotlight on kind of lesser known ones that you may or may not have heard of, right? And, you know, and yeah, the top 2 ones I'm sure most people know of, but you still may not have played, so definitely want to put those in there. So, yeah, and these are also more kind of modern games, you know, just because a lot of older horror games I never really played as a kid, and, you know, still kind of discovering a lot of them today, right? So, yeah, there's that. And also I wanted to pick ones that, of course, I beat at least one time over, right? So, yeah, I kind of know what to expect throughout the whole experience, right? So, yeah, I think that about covers it. So, without further ado, here are my top 5 obscure horror-themed video games, which, yeah, I'm saying horror-themed because some of these aren't quite pure horror, some of these are kind of psychological thriller type deals, just so you know. Enough rambling, let's go. At number 5, I have White Day, a labyrinth named School, as, yeah, this is a pretty cool game where you're playing as a high school student who's trying to return the diary of basically his crush and all that, and once you enter the school at night, weird things start to happen, like, you know, you run into some girls early on, but, yeah, you'll notice very quickly that the janitor here doesn't seem quite right, you know, as you catch a glimpse of them beating up a student, and yeah, so it's a pretty cool kind of puzzle survival type game and everything like that. And now I do have this at number 5 because, yeah, it's not like the most polished game. I believe this was originally a mobile title that got ported to PC and consoles, but it is a really unique kind of horror game that I think a lot of people would enjoy, especially if you enjoyed games like, say, Outlast or stuff like that, right, where you're kind of trying to pick up, you know, little objects here and there, solve puzzles, while also trying not to get caught by people stalking you, right? So at number 4, I have AI The Somnium Files. Really enjoyed this game and really enjoyed the sequel too that came out last year, but really want to focus on this one because, yeah, not too many people, I think, know about this series, as, yeah, from Spike Chunsoft, won't be the last time you see them on this list, as not exactly a horror game, more psychological horror, I would say, but yeah, just really cool where you're tracking down a serial killer named the Cyclops Killer, who's known because, yeah, they cut off the eyes of each of their victims, right? It's pretty gruesome, but really unique game, as you kind of have 2 parts. One where you're kind of investigating questioning people, getting clues, and another where you're going into the subconscious of people. That's where the somnium comes from, and yeah, playing as Iba and kind of getting clues that way too, which, yeah, these sequences are always really fun to play through, and you get multiple paths through each of them, and yeah, just a really cool, unique game that I think more people need to check out. At number 3, I have the Coma 2 Vicious Sisters. Really enjoyed this game along with the first one. Highly recommend both. I want to talk about the second game a bit though, just because, one, I did talk about the first Coma game before in a previous horror video I did, and also I do like the second game a bit more, as, yeah, just the art style in this is really pleasing, kind of this comic book type style to it, as, yeah, this game is creepy, super creepy, and starts off normal, just like the first game, just going to school, going to class, and then all of a sudden you follow a student into a certain room, you pass out, and now you enter the coma, where, yeah, some people are trying to really kill you, and not a pleasant time, right? So, really cool game, both games are really highly recommended. I believe on the Switch you can buy like a dual pack of these games, so if this looks interesting to you, you might want to search that out if you're looking for a physical of this game. Next on the Spike Chunsoft list of horror games at number 2, the Danganronpa series. I think the third game is my favorite and everything, but yeah, I had to put kind of the whole series, as this is just a weird game. Again, not straight up horror, but, has those horror elements. I don't want to give too much away because, yeah, I don't want to give the big twist or plot of this game. It's definitely worth checking out for yourself. But yeah, it's funny how much we love these games, because Danganronpa games actually don't play all that well, as they're visual novel heavy, with some kind of, the gameplay elements kind of being near the end of each chapter, being these sort of mini games you play, right? And but yeah, you have Danganronpa 1, 2, and 3, you have the new one of S, which is a board game RPG based off of minigame from the third game, and you also have Ultra Despair Girls, which I'm not going to say who the main character of that is, just takes place between Danganronpa 1 and 2, and that one's a third-person shooter, so yeah, very weird series of this, teddy bear named Monokuma, or if you want to translate, one bear, right? So, yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about Danganronpa because I don't want to say much about it. Just if you're a fan, if you enjoy visual novel games here and there, then definitely check out the Danganronpa series. They're quite interesting. And if you want more of the story, then yeah, check out some of the spin-offs of, yeah, Ultra Despair Girls, and maybe check out the anime adaptations too. And at number 1 to end the Spike Chunsoft list is the Zero Escape trilogy. Again, couldn't really pinpoint, just picking one of these for this video, but yeah, what a fun, great series, I want to say the second game's my favorite, Virtue's Last Rewards. I thought that was a really cool one, but all three are fantastic, as the settings of these games are kind of Saw-like in the sense that 9 people are captured and they're forced to play a game called the Nonary game, and in these, if you're like me and love kind of doing those locked room puzzles in real life and everything like that, where you have 1 hour to escape, then this whole trilogy of games will keep you busy for a while. Just a ton of fun, and yeah, like, so many twists and turns, it can be kind of hard to follow, but man, the Zero Escape games are so good, as, yeah, again, they're told visual novel styles. The third game, which actually takes place between the first and second game, is more told in long cutscenes rather than visual novel aspects, but yeah, just all three very cool, and yeah, just a lot of fun. Highly recommend this series. And so those are my top 5 obscure horror-themed video games for all of you out there. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Do you agree or disagree with my list? You know, I expect some to disagree because with these being obscure, of course they're not going to be for everybody, right? But still, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone! And remember, you better watch! Pasta Pete is watching every movement of you! Have a great day, everybody! Also, man, some glitches in AI the Somnium files are scarier than the game itself. Stop scaring me, Aiba. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, or if you just want to see any of my skits and then nothing else and leave the video, that's fine too. Thanks everyone, take care.